Hey everyone. Hey everyone. Hope you're doing well. I wanted to get on today. It's been some time since I've shared anything in this format. And as most of you have watched my Facebook page over the past few months, if not longer, I've shared a lot of the things I've learned through my education process and academia, I guess is the best way to say it, but also through life experiences. But the biggest reason I shared all of that was not to be judgmental of anybody's belief systems, how they believe. It was just to make a point that we can get so caught up in believing what our thoughts and our truths are as, bar none, the whole spectrum of what it should be about. But all those vlogs, all those posts I made was just to point to the fact that we really don't know. We serve and we do things and we have belief systems because we either have been raised in them or believe that's what they are for us. None of that is right or wrong. There's my biggest point. None of it is right or wrong. It is about growing. All that takes us to a growth and into growth if we allow it to. So one of my biggest sayings with spirituality and in this awakening process I have been going through, I can't throw the baby out with the bathwater. And when I say that, my religious teachings and the growth I've gone through academia and through allowing my intuition and my spirit within me to grow has brought me to where I am today, and I am more than thankful. All my life experiences, all of our life experiences bring us where we are today. That's why I shared all those writings. History is not correct either. We have been given a lot of, I won't say the word, but we have not been given correct history throughout the ages. Our school systems are built on agendas in a lot of ways, and like, again, it's not right or wrong. It's just the way social structures have been built and made to be. My biggest thing is that if I want to share anything is to allow yourself to change. Allow these changes that maybe some of this stuff has hit you wrong. Some of these videos I've posted, some of these sayings and some of the vlogs I've done, they might have hit you wrong. You've been offended by them. I won't apologize for that because that's for you to figure out. That's for you to determine what direction you're going in, how you want to go, what you want to do. But I'm thankful that I had the opportunity. When I decided to go back to what I knew as a young girl at the age of 8, where it really hit me when I had that enlightening experience, when I decided to go back and visit that years ago and realized that it's okay for me to be there now more than ever, but all the changes were hard. Letting go and almost like a dump truck, I had to dump so many belief systems and social structures and academia taught structures that did not resonate with my soul. Not right or wrong. It just is what it is. And the changes, though, were hard because I lost a lot of friends. I lost a lot of people in my life when we were unable to have conversations anymore because either I or they, we weren't able to handle it correctly. As I was growing, haven't always done that either, trust me, and you can tell. But the beauty of it is getting to that place of non-judgmental mannerisms, first and foremost, to yourself. being non-judgmental to yourself, and then allowing that same beauty, grace, and mercy that you learn to live in, you give it to others. You give it to those you love. Now, I understand not everybody's relationships with everybody is perfect. You don't have to be connected with that person, but you can give it to them. You can give it back to them. And everything in this world, I believe, is energy. And the best way we can communicate is energetically. When you're around a person, sometimes you feel that person's energy. It's heavy, it's dense, or it's really light and you want more of them and you want to be around them more because their energy is appealing to you. Everything we have in this life is energy. We are that energy. Jesus the Christ, Buddha, all these great avatars that have come before us are dynamic energies of the source of all that is. But with that, even Jesus, even Buddha, made changes. They were change and template breakers, so to speak. They brought about great change, and because they were following their true identity, their true calling of the spiritual awakening they were going through, they were ostracized. Jesus hung on the cross. Buddha, he struggled to find that place where it all resonated and fit in. But the beauty of all of this is that when we allow ourselves to change, when we allow ourselves to embrace change, no matter the cost, and sometimes it's great, but to be true to yourself, there's no greater feeling, no greater emotion, no greater peace. And you'll lose people along the way. That's a given, because you're growing, you're changing, you're stepping outside the box of tradition or what you're expected to believe or how you're expected to believe. Be true to who you are. Our divinity is why we're here, to ascend into it, whatever form that is, whatever that takes. It is each of us. 2025 is going to bring significant changes to our world, to everything. And if we're not willing to change, we're going to get stuck. And maybe we're already there. Maybe we feel stuck. Maybe you're feeling like you've just lost ground. Disconnect with things that might give you some time to integrate some change. So like May 29th, 30th, and 31st, we are starting a new moon. And that new moon has opened a portal for us to make better intentions, to look within and audit. Where do we want to go in life? What do we want to do? What shadows am I holding on to? What storyline am I telling myself that no longer serves me, that I need to get rid of, that I need to let go of? It's not easy. Spiritual awakening is not easy because you are asked to die to self. And many of the ancient scriptures, if you're a Christian, you're going to find it in the Bible. Die to self, let go. What that's saying is that which you have been taught and believe you are according to the material world. We play a lot of different roles in the material world. Mom, grandma, worker, co-worker. There's so many different areas and roles we play. But those aren't who we truly are either. Those are roles that we're playing, that we've chosen to have kids or not have kids. It's a role. Or maybe we didn't have that choice. It's a role we're still in. It's a part of our life. It's an experience. We are ever evolving. And Darwin, may not have got it all right, but he's not wrong either. We are always evolving if we allow ourselves. There's the next key. What story are you telling yourself? What change are you fearful of? The more we stay in fear, the more fear we build around us, the more fear we create around us through relationships with people in different spectrums. It doesn't matter how it is, at work, at school. The more you allow fear to hold you, the more fear you create around you. The more you open your heart, which is the greatest electromagnetic source we have, is our heart. It's been proven today. The more you open your heart to face the dark shadows and embrace them, love them, let them know it's okay that you felt that way. It's not right or wrong. They are experiences we've gone through. The beauty of life is in the change. We try to hold things so tight because we don't want them to change. But we are in an era, we are smack dab in it right now as we speak. 2025 is going to bring greater change than 2024 in the humanness of what we are. And if we're not open to that, it's going to be crunchy. It's going to be hard. You're not going to want to move forward. If you're finding yourself wanting to step back and small conversation is, it's just like you see the lies and you see the betrayal and you see the things that are coming across sometimes in conversations and you just want to detach from all that, do it. Do it. Step away. Take some time for you. There's no greater joy in your life, but it comes at a cost of you surrendering, listening, and changing. And the transition can be really hard, but it's worth it. It's worth every bit of it. But first, you have to come first. First and foremost, bar none, bar none, bar none. You are more. You are more than you ever can imagine you are. The story we tell ourselves in our mind, the fear we allow to keep us small and play small around others, family, friends, whatever, because of maybe their jealousy, maybe you're fearful of how they might treat you or a relationship will end. It's time for you. This is where we're going. This is where humankind is going. And it's the rising of our consciousness. We live so much in unconsciousness. We live so much in the unconscious mind. Just doing things because it's our patterns. Doing things because it's our patterns. We think it's right. We think it's what defines us. We think so many different things that pattern is who we are. It's not. It's a choice we made. We can recode those patterns. We can make different choices. We can step out of the toxicities we continue to create around us. We are the co-creators of our life. If life around you is a mess, is falling apart, and you're feeling you're just lost, look at the storyline you're telling yourself. Look at the storyline you've been living off of, the patterns. I've been really blessed lately in so many ways, but I have traveled for a long time the dark night of the soul. And if you don't know what that is, it's where you got to go for your shell or the onion layers to peel away from what and who you think you are. And the more that peels away, the more you realize, who am I? What am I? You become empty. This is not a journey of love and light and warm fuzzies. It's a journey to be traveled to overcome what's been integrated in us from the time we were young by our parents, by religions, by social structures, by history that isn't even true. And a lot of my videos show that. That's why I've stayed away from doing vlogs, from being here present. I wanted to show that we don't know. Einstein said it best. I love Einstein. There are no absolutes. The cosmic world, which we are the stardust, we are calcium in us, iron in us from the stars. All of that has been proven. We are love and light. But in order to find that, we have to be willing to face the beautiful shadow part of us also. Because regardless of what we faced in experiences, the hurt, the pain, the suffering, all that, it's there. It's there for a reason, to move us forward. But we choose if we're willing to change. Regardless, if we're willing to change or not, here's the ending. Life is going to change anyway. And the part about that series of being left behind or going forward, you make that choice. And I'm not talking about, anything that we're going to get struck down. I'm talking about consciousness. If you step into consciousness, you will grow. You will go into the higher energies. You will live in a more enlightened state. But if you stay in the materialistic world, and I'm not saying leave it either, but attached to it, if you stay attached to the materialistic world, you never come into contact with your divinity. We are more. We are more. Find your beauty. Find your light. It's great, but it's a hard ride. Peace and blessings on your day. And as always, take what you can use and leave the rest. You have a question or a comment? Leave it below. I'd gladly visit with you one-on-one. But right now, may you love yourself. May you be gentle with yourself and stop judging yourself and others. Allow what is and just look at it. Be the observer. Be the observer of this monkey mind, this ticker tape that seems to go across our forehead all the time. I'm not enough. I'm not enough. I'm not good enough. I don't have the skills. I don't have the ability. We are all enough. It was given to us when we came to Earth. It was already and is already encoded in us. But when we got to the material world, we forgot. And we were encoded with different codes. And they overrode our true identity. Peace and blessings on your day. Namaste.